So this is gonna be a quick guide on the trials or Cove skip in Atlantis the Lost Empire on the PS1. It's a relatively simple but really game-changing skip for any percent, because if you ever played this game casually, you know that to be able to finish Cove and move on to Track Escape, you need to finish both Ice Trial and Fire Trial and grab their respective gems to put them in statues in Cove to be able to get the old cog and finish up the level and then move on to Track Escape. But what we can do is skip having to do these trials entirely, hence why it's called Cove or Trials Skip, whichever one you prefer, and like go from Cove straight to Track Escape. So yeah, let me start the level. There would normally be a cutscene, but it's not there when you like start doing the trials. Okay, we can skip that one. Now we go like immediately towards that door. Now I don't know how well you'll be able to see it on the capture, but basically get over here. Trigger that. Now hold. Yeah, there we go. That was... Okay, ideally you would want to stay on top of the door and just walk down the other side, but this works as well. It's like really quick what you like have to do here, so just like when you get stuck, you can use the input display I have in the bottom left of the screen, because it's really hard to like properly explain it as I'm doing it when you need to like do it quickly, but I can go through it one more time uh, after it. Hopefully I don't screw it up now, but yeah, like, wait, let me try and load the... Can I like... Okay. Can I have the part... Okay, like that. Oh, you can't really see it, but basically there's like a bump on that wall there, and when you get next to the door and it starts opening, you wanna like swim back behind that little bump, wait, and as soon as you like, it's once again a thing it's best to get a feeling for, but basically when it starts closing, you wanna swim under it, like into the corner down the left, and as soon as you get inside of the door, I found that the most success rate I have is when holding the left analog stick, like something like this. You can see on the input display, like down and right, because when I wasn't doing that, then sometimes it just wouldn't creep me out of bounds, or it would do all kinds of random stuff. But like that, I usually have the most success rate. But yeah, like you saw that sometimes it can, because as I said, ideally you would end up on top of the door, and there you either just punch or throw a boomerang, and you'll be standing, and then you just walk off down here. But sometimes it can just push you off or straight up launch you to that side, and in that case you can just walk around this. Once again, as I recorded my secret swim tutorial before this, but not sure which order I'm gonna put them in, but I mentioned it there. You don't wanna use start or select here, because the moment you do and then you like quit the inventory or unpause, you start falling through the map, which we are going to use, but not right away. Basically, you wanna go... What I like to do is, well, first get the map to load, then like walk. Basically, I try to line up somewhere around, like, in the middle of that, like between the fire trial entrance and the truck escape exit. So like somewhere in between, like that. Walk a bit forward, pause, unpause. Then it's ideal to use D-pad in my opinion, and just keep walking, and as soon as the camera does like that, you kind of just tap, or I don't think I even need to, yeah, because I'm right above it. Then you locate the door to the end, walk right through it. Make sure you walk through that before hitting the ground, because as soon as you land on the other side, I can't use R1 for some reason. Like, it's detecting, but I can't aim. That's weird, but okay. Basically, as soon as you land on the ground on the other side, you are unable to walk through this. I'm not sure if it's possible to walk through it from this side, and I'm not gonna try, because it's basically a soft lock when you end up on that side. I don't think there's a way to get out. So yeah, at this point you just finish up the level and that's it. There's been this is like a more updated way to do this. At first we used to like not utilize the falling through the map thing, but we went all the way around the like the original way, the intended route, where the machine is that you need to fix and all that. And it's a lot slower that way, but it's technically safer. So yeah, I think Wagner Brazil still has a guide on it on speedrun.com, so you can check it out if that's what if that's something you're interested in. But in my opinion, this one is really consistent once you get it down, and I don't really see a reason to not learn it this way right away, considering it's much faster. And like, it's pretty early in the run, even though Whitmore's Mansion and Leviathan attack are kind of slow and annoying to do every time you reset, but yeah, it's like not that far. So yeah, like, I'd say personally the hardest part is getting the clip down. Then as soon as you clip, the out of bounds stuff is fairly consistent. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much all there is to this skip, I think. Trying to think if there's something I didn't mention, but yeah, I think that's like all. So yeah, well, that's gonna be it for this one. It's a tad longer than it needed to be, honestly. Like, as I said, it's a fairly simple skip, but it's like, it's definitely the largest one, because it literally skips 2 entire levels, and like the level itself, because you don't need to fix the machine or anything. You straight up just go to the end, and then you go immediately into track escape. So yeah, like, if you want to do any person runs, I would definitely learn this. Like, there's not really a need to learn like Inner Atlantis, Secret Swim, Treachery and whatnot right away, but like, this one I would definitely suggest. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this one, and I'll once again see you in the next one. Bye bye.